You may have heard of Trilogy at Vistancia. Well, today I'm going to give you some of the differences between the Mita Club and the Kiva Club. These are your two recreation centers, clubhouse areas in Trilogy at Vistancia. So stay tuned for this video. We're going to kind of break it down for you, and I'm just going to speak freely with you and give you some differences, some pros, some cons, just talk a little bit about each side of the community, because the community does have, it is split into two different sides. So the Kiva Club is on one side and the Mita Club on the other, and we will talk about the differences here in just a moment. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. Hi, I'm Kelley Norton, your AZ Realty lady at EXP Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate. All right, so Mita Club versus Kiva Club. We'll go ahead and walk you through that here in just a second. But if you are new to the channel, I want to introduce myself. My name is Kelley Norton, and I'm a real estate broker here in the Valley, an associate broker at EXP Realty. I've been selling real estate here for, 23 years now. And I am a Valley native, and our team helps people that looks to relocate to or within the Phoenix and surrounding areas. And I'm the owner of the Arizona Living Group, so that's the team that I'm speaking of. And we have relocation specialists, including myself, to help you if you're new to the area, or maybe you are just living in a different part of town and looking to move over to any of these communities that we do videos on. We're here to help you guys. So also, if you have a home to sell in the area, again, our team very, very experienced, and myself alone 23 years. So let's dive into Kiva Club versus Mita Club. Again, this is in Vistancia, which is a Trilogy community. It's Trilogy at Vistancia, which is the 55 plus that's inside Vistancia, the master planned community. A lot of our clients have their kids and their grandkids living in Vistancia, which is all age. It has its own amenity center, but then in Trilogy at Vistancia, there's the 55 plus, there's a golf course there, there's V's Tap Room, which is a restaurant, and then you have two recreation centers. So in the original part of Trilogy, you have the Kiva Club. Now, the Kiva Club, the way that I kind of explain this is it's in the bigger part of the community and the more original portion of Vistancia Trilogy. So over here is where you're going to have your happy hours, and they do some with the other one as well, but your big happy hour that they have, this is really where that's going to be. And they do happy hours once a week. I believe they're still doing them on Thursdays, but that may have changed. And once a month, I've seen out there a little bit more of a robust happy hour. There's live music. They of course have the little restaurant there where they're serving food and drinks, and it's really a great vibe. They even have another bar open too. So the drinks are flowing, the conversation is flowing, and I love it when I'm showing homes and I can pop in during that, because it really does let people see how the community is and see how the vibe is. So this Kiva Club is also where your indoor lap pool is. So this community does have a few different pools. So at Kiva Club, you're going to have your indoor lap pool, plus you're going to have an outdoor pool. Now there are activities that go on at the outdoor pool. There's a big spa there as well. There are some shade areas, and we're going to give you some video here of some of the outdoor space of the Kiva Club now, so you'll be able to see that pool area. Now, Kiva Club is also where you do have the spa for the community. So if you want to go in and get a massage or a facial, this is where you're going to do that. So it is located in the Kiva Club Community Center. Now in Kiva Club is also where there's a lot of different rooms for the community center. So this is where a lot of the clubs are going to be holding their activities. You can also come in, and if there's nobody reserving them, you can play cards, you can play poker. So it's not uncommon to walk by some of the rooms here in the Kiva Club and see people playing games together and really enjoying the sense of community that you can find out here. Now you also have pool tables that are in the Kiva Club area behind the gorgeous fireplace. And there's chairs and club chairs and different sitting areas throughout the Kiva Club for you to utilize. Now, one main difference that I do want to mention to you from the Kiva side to the Mita side is you're going to have more of those eatery restaurants over on the Kiva side. So you have V's Tap Room, which is located at the golf course, and that's your main restaurant for the community. They have a gorgeous outside bar area. They have a wood-fired pizza oven, so their pizza is great there. I haven't had anything that was bad at V's, and the beautiful bar area. Now, it does get pretty busy there because this is open to the public, so people in Vistancia can use this, and people in other communities can come and eat at V's. They do not have to go through the guard gate to get access to V's Tap Room. It's right outside the guard gates. So over in Kiva Club, you also have their little cafe, and when you look at it, it looks like it's just counter ordering, you just order food to go. It's not. You can actually sit down and eat. You can, depending on the season and what's available outside seating area, there are tables outside. There's a few tables on the inside right by the counter. And it's really simple. They will let you order, and then they'll give you a little number. When they're not really busy, they'll just bring it to your table. Otherwise, your little buzzer will go off. You just walk to the counter, grab your food. So they also have a bar right there. So it's not just food. You can have a drink with your lunch too. So you can get lunch or dinner there. You can just stop in for a little appetizer, or you can just go and simply have a drink. So this is open in the Kiva Club. Now, another difference that you're going to have from Kiva to Mita is at Kiva Club is where most of your sports courts are going to be. Your pickleball, it's going to be over here at the Kiva side. Now, over at Mita, they do have it's one or two tennis courts, but your main pickleball area is going to be over on the Kiva side. Another thing with the differences between Kiva and Mita is going to be the way you pick up your mail. So over at Kiva, and you might call it strategy, it could have been a great strategy when they were building the Kiva Club to get you to go inside and to get you to buy a drink or get a snack or get a meal, because you have to get your mail on the inside of the Kiva Club. So you have to park, you have to walk inside, and they have a whole mail room there. So me, I'm like, oh man, it kind of seemed to me like that would be a drag to have to get out of your car, go inside, but just time it. Time it when maybe you're going to go to the fitness center that they have there, which is a beautiful fitness center. It's not the biggest of the 55 plus communities that I've seen, but it's definitely not the smallest. But I will tell you that their equipment there looks really, really good. And you have another fitness center over at the Mita Club. So again, quick overview of Kiva. It's kind of, in my opinion, the main hub for community gatherings, for some of the community groups to meet there. You also have the golf club there, and the little restaurant and the bar, plus the indoor pool, a fitness center, and your mail is on the inside. So just a kind of a recap of what we talked about. So now let's talk about Mita Club. So Mita Club is the newer of the clubhouses. So this community is accessed through a separate gate. Now this is one of the things that I think frustrates a lot of folks. You don't have golf cart access from the Kiva side to the Mita side. You can walk and go that way. You can ride a bike and go through, but you can't take your golf cart. So you have to exit the Kiva side and go and get in through one of the gates over to the Mita side to be able to use their amenities and attend any of the classes that they have over there. So biggest difference from the Kiva side to the Mita side is going to be the age. So the Kiva side is the original and the Mita side is newer. So if you're looking for a home 5 years and newer, you're looking for a home, 6, 7 years and newer, that's going to be your Mita side. And I will tell you that the lots on some of these are a little smaller than what you'll find over on the Kiva side. Kiva has a better chance of you having a bigger lot and a bigger yard than the Mita side. Mita, a lot of those are stacked in a little bit more, the houses a little bit closer, but they are more of the modern feel, the modern look, and newer homes. Now the Mita Club, all your amenities are accessed outside at this one. So let me explain that. In Kiva Club, you walk in the doors, kind of a grand entrance, and you have access to everything on the inside. Where Mita Club, everything is outside. So you're walking through kind of an outside terrace. You've got a big, beautiful fireplace. You've got a bunch of seating that's outside. And then you have doors that you can access to go inside to the different rooms. But that area that you're walking in is not air conditioned, it's all outdoors. So 3 months out of the year, it might be a little toasty as you walk around to get to where you're going there. But the rest of the year, it's stunning and gorgeous, and you can't help but stop and look at the beautiful view. Now over here at Mita Club, they do have your bocce ball courts. So you have bocce over here, and you do have tennis right here at Mita Club. And they have some of the amenities for you as well. They have the kitchen where they'll do some tastings, they'll do lessons. You also have an arts and craft room. And they'll do a lot of different things in that arts and craft room. So you have that over here on the Mita side. There's also the body movement studio, kind of where you can do your yoga, different types of stretching and exercise, and they have a big room there for that with the balls and the mats and everything for you to work out with. You also have a fitness center over on the Mita side. So over here, the fitness center is just a little bit smaller. Towels are included, but it is a little bit smaller. And if you're looking for a bigger one, it's definitely Kiva, I feel, is bigger than the Mita side. But I don't feel like the Mita side is really ever that busy. So a quaint feel, but they still have trainers in there on both sides if you want to have someone help you. Now you have the swimming pool. So beautiful, beautiful state-of-the-art swimming area here at the Mita Club. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's also walkways that go around the community, and one of them like around the outside of the fenced area of the pool. It's really absolutely beautiful. And you do have just gorgeous views of mountains and grass and everything in the background here at this community pool and the bocce ball courts. So when you are at the pool, there is a little bar area that does open occasionally for you to get a drink there at the pool. So that's really nice as well. So Mita Club, definitely newer. They do have a little snack shop there, so you can get, I think they may have wraps. They have little bites and they have drinks there, wine, they have coffee, they have different soft drinks. So that is an option for you there at Mita Club. They don't have a full service restaurant though. So that is one thing to consider. But if you do need a little snack or a light bite, they do have that there. Now the mail here at the Mita Club is accessed outside. So they have an area where you can park and it's like, 5-minute mail pickup. I've seen a lot of the residents just loop right around, jump out of their car, grab their mail, and get back in their car. And I don't think anyone really says anything about that. So certainly an option. It's kind of a roundabout in front of the clubhouse. So all your mailboxes are on the outside there. One of the other differences from the Kiva side to the Mita side is the newer homes over on the Mita side, those are going to have the post-tension slabs, where on the Kiva side, there's some that will, just based on the year that they were built, but there's a lot of them that do not have the post-tension slab. Now, it's fine to have a home without a post-tension slab. You just want to make sure that the home was cared for properly with keeping drainage away from the house, and your home inspector will be able to check for you and make sure that you don't have any major settling issues that would warrant for us to have a structural person come out and take a look at the home during your inspection period. So these are all things that we can guide you with if you are new to the area, not sure about how our soil works here. But we have something called expansive soil in Arizona. And what that does is when the soil gets moist and then dries up, it does a lot of expansion. And we have a lot of clay in our soil. There's caliche in our soil. So it can cause for the soil to expand. And when you have a house on that, it's going to cause movement. So the post-tension slab is an engineered slab where if you picture cables that go through and crisscross, it helps that slab move as a whole. So that's really what they build all of the new homes with now are these post-tension slabs. Now, the home I'm in now that I moved to 2 years ago, it has a post-tension slab. Every other home that I've had before that did not have a post-tension slab, and I've never had an issue. So I'm not trying to discourage you from buying on the Kiva side. I'm just letting you know some of the differences. All right, well, that is it for Mita Club and Kiva Club and some of the differences. So guys, if there's something I can help you with, if you are looking to move to the area, again, this community, Trilogy at Vistancia, is in Peoria, Arizona, but we service the entire valley. I also have agents in the Tucson and Green Valley area. So if any of the locations are something that may interest you, please feel free to reach out because we can certainly help you. And maybe you just want to have a conversation and you're thinking about moving but not 100% sure yet, feel free, reach out. You can hit contact us on our website or you can call or text. And again, I'm Kelley Norton and I'm a Valley native and a 23-year real estate agent, associate broker here at EXP. I hope to meet you soon. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, subscribe to the channel and click that little bell and you will be notified when I put up new videos. Thank you guys so much. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.